On this segment of this edition of Terry Kurtz Online, Joseph W. Brady details the Mojave River Valley's industrial and retail markets.
Today I want to talk a little bit about the industrial market, which is a huge market and probably the biggest driver of real property in the Inland Empire. Mm-hmm. Okay, so and then I want to talk a little bit about retail because people constantly ask me what impact has COVID had on retail. And it's going to have a pretty serious impact. This is also pretty cool. CoStar, which is the largest aggregator of data in the world, renamed our region the Mojave River Valley region. They measure like we measure from the top of the Cajon Pass out to the state line and from the LA County line to Lucerne Valley and all the different industrial types. So there's 936 buildings that they measure of all square footages. We have about 22 million square feet of space. Now let's talk about in the bigger picture. So in Southern California, in the 7 Southern California counties, we have a little bit over 2 billion square feet. 2 billion square feet of space. When you get out the Inland Empire, including the high desert Mojave River Valley region, we have about 675 million square feet of space. Vacancy rates are really low. People like Dr. John Husing, Prologis, all the developers know how many of these bigger boxes that you can build, and the area down below is running out of them. But the bigger problem is this: we have very little space, and part of the problem has come that people can't afford to build and to develop space today with the fee structures that we have up here and even construction costs. The market appears real tight, and the company has captured the big stuff at Sterling. So they've built 5 million square feet of LEED certified stuff. That's Dougal Egan out of Foothill Ranch and Brian Parno and Anita Tuckerman. If you want to really know what the industrial market looks like, drive out to Southern California Logistics Airport, the former George Air Force Base, and really take a look at the buildings that they have built. Sterling has built absolutely the best buildings possible. They're LEED certified, so they have more energy efficiency. There's all kinds of things that go into being LEED, and it's LEED certified. We're proud to have done the largest lease of any broker in the high desert ever. Most of the manufacturers that are up here, or people that are in industrial buildings, don't really have the capacity to want to go hire a civil engineer, go hire an architect, go through the process, go to a planning commission, go to a DRC meeting, build the building, then move. So your question about vacancy. So we have about a 4.3% vacancy. On the availability, we're somewhere probably around the 6 to 7%. So availability takes into account what's coming due and what's going to be coming up on the market. So in the last year, we absorbed like 316,000 square feet, which is not a huge amount when you look at 22.2 million square feet. But that still tells you we have somewhat of a healthy market. Our market's got about 18 million square feet of retail space. So we have 22.2 million square feet of industrial space. You have 18 million square feet of retail. The three retail projects that have really done the best in the last couple of years have been Lewis's Hesperia Marketplace down on Main and I-15 where Target is. They've done an exceptional job. They're an exceptional landlord. They've got the Target Center out in Apple Valley, and then you've got the new JH Realty bought Jess Ranch. We're starting to see some of the apartment people kind of stick their hand in and say, is there an opportunity? There is going to be an opportunity, I think, for that because of the speed train. That's something we can talk about later on, I think. And what that's going to do, so that's going to drive rents up here. That's going to drive rentals in single-family homes. I would bet that in a 2-year period of time, you will see rents in single-family homes jump 25% because of supply demand. So you're bringing in a lot of construction workers to build a project that's almost $4 billion. Now part of that is also on the Nevada side. What's that going to do? I mean, our hotel rooms are only going to be able to take so much capacity. So things are actually pretty good. We'll talk next week about single family, which is it's been great for those that are in the single family business. I'm not. We watch numbers because single family gives you an idea of how healthy an economy is. So.
Terry Kurtz Online was brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Sold.
Bid fast and last. Sold on supporting high desert sports. Valu quality truck body. Family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies, our area's longest standing full service commercial brokerage firm. Zach Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, favored destination for travelers and visitors to the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here. Thank you for watching.